First Business Morning News. Check your local listings for stations and airtimes.
As stock market scam artists continue to target those with money invested in the stock market, it's senior citizens, a growing segment of investors who are oftentimes the ones who fall victims to these kind of scams. And that has two key regulatory agencies, the SEC and the NASD, focusing on enforcing laws and educating investors to end ripoffs of retirement savings. And First Business producer Paul Eggers has that story.
With the first baby boomer turning 62 next year and 1 of 8 Americans already over the age of 65, the U.S. population is getting older, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're getting wiser, especially when it comes to managing money.
90% of America's net worth is in the hands of people 40 and older. That's why we know that securities fraud scam artists are going to be increasingly targeting senior citizens.
As chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, Christopher Cox can be considered the nation's top stock cop.
We are first and foremost a law enforcement agency, and we want to come down like a ton of bricks on anyone who would cheat an older American out of his or her life savings.
The NASD is the securities industry's own watchdog, and in their survey of investors between 60 and 75, they found that over half lost money on an investment. What's more surprising is that 1 in 5 say they lost money after being misled or lied to, and of those, less than 1 in 4 actually reported the case.
The ideal end result is to not have people defrauded to begin with, and it is a good alternative and a powerful message to go after the people who do it after the fact, but ideally you just don't want it to happen.
One reason why senior citizens are targets of scam artists? They may not actually know as much about investing as they think they know. Based on the results of an investor quiz, the NASD classifies half of senior investors as overconfident in their market knowledge.
And the growth of these types of investment scams is also forcing younger people to start talking about it with their parents. One investor protection group suggests finding out what your parents are investing in and where they're getting their advice from.
First Business Morning News. Check your local listings for airtime. It's what's happening today first.